Hey, Elise.
Hey, SB.
What is the first feeling you get when you look at this game board?
Panic.
Yeah, that's fair. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new series of 10 Plays Later.
Yay!
In this series, we're going to be playing Kanban Automotive Revolution.
Woohoo!
In case you're not familiar with 10 Plays Later, this is a series where we play the same board game 10 times. Sounds like kind of a silly idea, put so simply. But we found that, especially with our group of friends, everybody's busy. When people get together to play board games, it's so infrequent that it's almost always the case that somebody has a new game. Mm-hmm. And so we end up playing games for the first time a lot. Every game's a learning game, and you don't really get to experience, the depth of them. So this is us fixing that. We're going to figure out what this game is about, maybe.
Hopefully.
I think in general, we have figured out how the games work on a strategical level, maybe 8 or 9 games into the previous series. So this is a complicated looking board, and almost every inch of it has actual rules, meaning I found a spot that doesn't, Elise.
Where?
This little alley down here.
Oh, yeah.
This is just art. This is nothing.
Oh, these little spaces, too.
Yeah, there's little drawings here and there,
people
but
hanging out.
There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. So this game is made by Vital Lacerda, who you might know from The Gallerist, or CO2.
Or you might not.
Both of which are also pretty complicated games. I hesitate. I don't even know how to start explaining this thing. I guess we're just going to start playing. Generally, we do not do a full rules explanation before the first game. We're just going to start playing and explain it kind of as it comes. And by the end of the game, hopefully, you will have at least as much of an idea of what's going on as we do, which is honestly, it's not that much.
Not that much.
All right, so the ceremonial flipping of the melon.
Woohoo!
As always, it has come up green.
Oh.
Okay, I am first.
Good, I really don't want to go first.
So, what we're doing here is we're determining where we start on this certification track. So I get to place myself in the 0 certification region on one of these spaces. I'm going to do this space. So these different icons are different rewards that we get for placing on the space. I'm choosing to take a parts voucher. This game is all about Kanban, yeah, sure, but
somewhat.
Specifically, it's about working in a car factory.
Yeah,
it's about being an administrator in a car factory. Really, we don't really do a lot of the work personally.
The books are for
training. Yeah, you can train in the various fields with a book.
I think I'm gonna take a book.
All right, so we will be using parts to advance the assembly line. We'll be using books to train ourselves in the various departments. You can see there's all of these different departments, and it's probably pretty overwhelming. I do want to say that this game has a lot of different colored pieces, and I know that some of our viewers have different levels of colorblindness, so feel free, if any of the stuff is unclear, let us know, because we can recolor things.
Yeah.
We can figure that out.
Where are the books?
The books are in this bag here.
Okay.
The books.
Oh, jeez.
This is the book area. This is the voucher area.
I looked all over except there.
Okay, so we are going to be playing a little bit slowly this first time. We've only played this game once before. We like to get into these pretty fresh.
Yeah, and that was a little while ago. I mean,
yeah, so it'll be a little bit slow going here at first. So, as it is now the beginning of the first round, we do the department selection phase. So, ordinarily, our meeples will be out here, and we'll play in order of left to right. What's this called? Workstation Alley?
Yeah, probably.
But on the first turn, we have to place our meeples. So, for the very first department selection phase...
Something.
Yep, something. Beginning of the game. Here we go. I found the rules.
We just went through the rules, too, but there's a lot going on.
Not only are you choosing a benefit, but the position you choose is significant because the order in which you get starting items is right to left on this track, and it is the turn order. Okay, so the rightmost player on this track gets to place first. I'm going to place my guy on one of these clocks. So there's all these clocks in the middle row of the board. These are the workstations. Each clock is in one of the 5 departments. You can see these clocks let you work in here. These clocks let you work in here. And the clocks display a different amount of the clock as blue. These are the shifts. How many actions you get to take in the department. So this one is 3 shifts. This one is 2 shifts. This means 1 shift. I think, given that I have some parts here and stuff, I'm going to start here. 3 shifts in the assembly line department.
Okay. We're also supposed to have cards.
We are supposed to have cards. That's a fair point. Okay. Deal. And deal. I do not have my hand zone turned on.
I don't either.
That just literally did nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm just gonna go put these in my hand manually. There are no hand zones on this table. I figured out the problem. That's not the thing. Hands. Yes, please. There we go. Here, I can deal them to you now that it actually works. So you're blue. You get 2 of these and 3 of these. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to fiddle with this mod a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, the objects in my hand are in a bad orientation. Growing pains. It's a new iteration of the series. Apologize, excuse our mess, etc. So what we have here are cards, and we'll talk about what these cards actually do when we start using them. Hey Elise, where are you going to place your large meeple?
I think...
Where do you want to work today?
I want to work in the design department.
Okay, 3 shifts in the design department. And this meeple is the factory manager, Sandra. Sandra does different things on each workday.
She does nothing.
We'll talk about what Sandra does in a minute. For today, she does nothing. On the first day of the factory, she has paperwork to catch up on. There are 2 different Sandras, 2 different modes of play, basically. We are playing with Nice Sandra, where she rewards you for doing well. There's also Mean Sandra mode, where she punishes you for doing poorly. We will be playing Mean Sandra at least some of the games, but for this first one, we're taking it real easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've completed the department selection phase of the turn, and now it is the working phase. In the working phase, along Workstation Alley from left to right, we take turns taking our actions. So on first, I have 3 shifts here, and I'm going to use those shifts to do a couple of things. So there's iconography on the board, denoting anywhere you see this yellow road sign diamond, that's telling you there's an action you can take. So I can spend one of my shifts to place a car part in one of the assembly lines to advance a car toward production. And you can always spend shifts to certify yourself, to train in a region, or train in a department. And eventually, once you train enough, you'll become certified. So I'm definitely going to train at least once. I'm going to move myself up 1 training space here.
Okay.
And then, is it crazy to just... I guess I was about to ask you a question that you can't answer. Is it a good idea to do stuff? Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm going to spend both of my parts vouchers, which are just wild card parts, to, that should fall.
Wow.
There it goes. Okay. Physics. Some things about Tabletop Simulator are kind of weird. I'm going to place car parts on these things and advance them forward. So you can see here, blue cars and green cars are in demand, and we will be rewarded for pushing blue and green cars to production. So I'm just going to put 2 parts in the green car line and make a green car happen.
Okay.
So when you place parts, they have to be different colors. I'm going to, in exchange for my my parts vouchers, take an orange part and a magenta part. And then I'm going to spend 1 shift to place my orange part here.
Okay.
And when I do that, it creates a new green car, and the new green car goes in this space. If there's already a car in a space where you're trying to put a car, it pushes forward. So you have to follow the arrows. So this car will move to this space, where there is already a car. That car will move to this space. Then I'm going to spend my 3rd shift here to place a magenta part and do the same thing again. So green car goes here, pushes another green car here, pushes another green car here, pushes another green car out onto the test track. I did it, Elise. I produced a car. So for pushing a car out the middle spout, I get 2 points. You're losing. You're losing so badly. And because I caused production of one of the demand cars, I get a seat. So what this means is, over here at the meeting table, I get to turn over one of my face-down seats. Now I have 2 seats for the next meeting. This is important because meetings are how the majority of the points are scored. So what do we do with these? There's a bag for these, right? Yeah, over here. So now I've given myself an extra scoring opportunity at the next meeting.
Okay.
And that was my turn. I spent my 3 shifts. So now we go to Blue's turn. Blue, you have 3 shifts in the design department.
So I'm going to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We have no idea of strategy at all.
so overwhelmed.
So the actions available in the design department are, of course, training.
Yes.
And spend 1 shift to take a car design and
Yes.
put it onto your player board. We each have a player board.
Correct. So I think what I'm going to do is I would like to take, with my 3 shifts, these 2 designs.
Okay.
And I'm going to train once.
All right, so let's move your training thing up because that's real simple. So when you take a design, you can take any of the 8 designs in these spaces. If you take a design that has a reward pictured next to it, you get that reward. So you're taking these 2?
Yes.
All right, so you get a banked shift and a training book. When you take rewards like that, you don't actually get them until the end of your turn, but the end of her turn is right now, so we'll just give them to her. So she gets to bank a shift. This is a resource pool that you can draw from on future turns. And also she gets a book. At any time during your turn, you can spend books to move up any of the training tracks. Mm-hmm. They're like wild card training. And then at the end of your turn in this area, all of the designs slide to the right and empty slots refill from the stacks. If you are certified in the design area, when you take designs, you can also take the top ones off the stacks instead of just drawing from the design area. So you get a little bit better selection. Okay, and that was your whole turn.
Yep.
And Sandra's whole turn is doing absolutely nothing. So, hey, we did it, Elise. That was a round.
Woohoo!
And we all survived. Nobody got caught up in the machinery or anything. All right, so now we move to a new department selection phase. The department selection phase happens in left to right order, so I get to choose first. So obviously, I can't place on a place that is already taken by another worker. I ran myself clean out of car parts there. So I could go to the logistics area and pick myself up some new parts. I really also want designs, but obviously I'd prefer to take 3 actions instead of 2. So I'm going to do this.
Oh, man.
All right, then it is your turn to place. We should note, in the 2-player version of the game, you cannot move your meeple to the department that Sandra's currently in. So even if I had wanted to play in administration, I can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to go to logistics, so...
Yeah, I figured, because you have designs and you want to do stuff with
I don't have any parts.
Yeah. Well, you have 1. We both started with 1 voucher.
Oh, yeah, 1 voucher.
It blends in super well. So, like, the empty spot where the vouchers and the books go has a picture of the token, and the tokens snap exactly over the picture. So from above, it's very difficult to tell whether there's stuff on here, which is why Elise is keeping her stuff off to the right.
I
mean, you could still come to logistics and just get fewer parts.
Well, I was thinking maybe I can go to the design or this. What is
Yeah.
this? Testing.
Yeah, testing. Testing and innovation.
To upgrade a design.
Yeah, remember you have to have parts to do that. I mean, you have a part, so yeah, you could like, if you placed here, you could like train twice and then upgrade a design. Or...
Yeah, maybe.
There's a lot of options.
I'm gonna do that. I don't know what I'm.
Okay. And then Sandra moves. So the way Sandra's movement works is Sandra has her department selection phase. So she moves to the next department that has an open slot in it. So she moved here. And then we move to the working phase. So first up is Sandra this turn. And Sandra is...
Wait.
What?
One question.
Yes.
When can I use my books?
At any time during your own turn.
Oh, it's not my turn.
It is not your turn.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So when Sandra works in a department, we have the Sandra card here, the factory manager card. First of all, she evaluates whoever is the most trained in the department. And if we're both tied, she will evaluate us both, but she never evaluates somebody who is at 0 training. So right now, she does no evaluations. For the person or people who are most trained in the department, she will reward whoever has 2 or more of the thing pictured here. So if Elise had at least 1 point of training in testing and innovation right now, and had 2 or more upgraded designs, she would receive a number of points equal to the number of shifts in her shift bank. Right now, nobody gets anything.
Yep.
And then Sandra actually does a job in the department, so she advances the pace car by 1 space. This is important because advancement of the pace car triggers meetings, and meetings are, again, how most of the points are scored. I think. That's how it worked in the game we played last time, at least.
Okay.
All right, so then, Elise, it is your turn. You have 3 shifts here. So there are 2 actions depicted here. One is you can claim a car. If you have a design that is the same color as a car, which Elise does not, her designs are blue and black, And I know there are parts depicted on them that are different colors. That's a different thing. Don't worry about that right now. If you have a design that is the same color as one of the cars on the test track, you can claim that car by discarding the design and spending a number of shifts based on the position of the car on the track. So the car right behind the pace car only takes 1 shift. The car 2 spaces behind takes 2 shifts. 3 spaces behind is also 2 shifts. And then the other action here is you can upgrade a car's design, which I think is what you're doing, right?
Yes.
All right, so you have to have a part.
I have a part.
And a design that depicts that part.
Mm-hmm.
So this design depicts the white part. This one depicts the orange part.
So I would like to upgrade the blue car.
Okay, you should probably move these books. I know you don't want to keep them on your board, but this is where upgraded designs go. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll leave them up here.
All right, so you're going to upgrade this blue design.
Yes.
So the first thing you do is you take a car part, the depicted car part, a white part. So trade your voucher and it goes in this bag here. Yep. Okay. For a white part.
A white part.
And then take the white part and put it in one of the little upgrade spaces below the blue design. That is the worst place to put it.
Sorry.
The pictured things are rewards.
Oh yeah.
This is the don't get anything space. You're taking a bank shift.
Yes.
All right. So remember, you don't actually get that to the end of your turn. So there's these tokens here to remind you to take stuff. Or you can just remember, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
And then you take your design of that color depicting that part, flip it over, and place it over here in your upgraded designs area, and immediately score 2 points.
Okay, so I score 3 and 2, so I score 5.
Oh, no, you took the...
Oh. Oh,
there is a 3-point reward, but you chose to take a bank shift instead.
Yep.
Yeah, these scoring values are not points you get for upgrading the cars. They're what the cars themselves are worth.
Okay. Okay. So I did that.
You did that. And so now, anytime somebody wants to upgrade the blue, or anytime somebody wants to produce a blue car, they have to lead the production with a white cube.
Yep.
Which could matter. Oh, it also increased the value of the white part. What is the white part? What is that supposed to be? You actually work in the automotive industry, and you know more about cars than I do.
That doesn't mean I know what a white part is.
So, what is that? Is that the brakes?
Brakes? I think it looks like brakes. It's really blurry.
Yeah, the resolution of the scan of the board is not super awesome. It looks like
brakes.
I do want to say, though, that I think this mod is really great, and I should have looked up the name of the person who made it so I could thank them. I will do that in a minute here.
Okay, you do that while I'm finishing my turn, maybe?
I absolutely can.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do... so she's going to next go to the line, right? The assembly line.
Potentially. Sandra moves to the next department in which there is an open spot. So we could prevent her from moving to assembly and make her skip over to the next region if we both played in the assembly line area. Which is a thing that might be worth doing. Like, obviously, it wouldn't be a thing we would want to collude on because we're competing. Yeah. But, like, if I played here and you, for some reason, didn't want Sandra to be in this department, you could play here and block her. That's a strategy, probably.
Yeah, I already forgot what she... I know she evaluates the person highest up on the training track.
You can check the Sandra card. We have the factory manager reference sheet here.
Reward applies to the players. Equal the number of... Oh, yep.
Yep, so she will reward whoever is most advanced on the training track if they have 2 or more cars in their garage, which is currently not true of either of us, and definitely will not be true of either of us in the next turn.
Yeah. Okay, so for now, I think what I'm going to do here is just train twice.
Train twice? Okay. You have a bank shift that you could spend. You can never work more than 4 shifts in a single turn, but you can spend these bank shifts to
I'm going to hold on to it for now.
Yeah, that seems reasonable to me.
And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to turn this in for another bank shift.
Yep. You actually get your bank shift.
Yep.
Company policy, of course, prohibits the use of a reward on the turn that it is earned. Also, you can't work the same department 2 days in a row. Of course, company cross-training policy, very important.
Yes.
This mod was created, I found it.
Yeah?
This mod was created by a Steam user who goes by the name Jonathan Broom. Thanks, Jonathan Broom. Wait.
Jonathan Broom.
Yes, that's right. That's correct. Broom with an E on the end.
Oh, he's online. You want to send him a thank you?
I don't, no.
All right, I also move up, correct?
Move up. Sorry, what?
Here?
No. You move up. The numbers here are how many certifications you have. you will move up to the
yes.
next area when you get a new certification. You were close.
I want to move up.
Yeah, probably I do too, I think. I don't know how this game works.
I think I'm going to, before my turn's over, I want to spend one of my
okay,
books.
you're going to spend a book.
Because I want to move up. I feel like doing something fun.
Okay, so you have gained a certification, which means, first of all, that you move up on this track, but it also unlocks some new abilities related to this department. So first of all, you've gained a certification, move up to the next certification region.
I do kind of like the parts voucher.
Okay.
So the order
that we get to take our actions during meetings is determined by the certification track. Whoever is furthest to the right gets to go first. So that's the space that you place on here is not just a reward, it's also staking out your position, like for when I move up certification, whether you will be likely to go ahead.
I'm actually going to take another book.
Okay, so you're pursuing a real training heavy strategy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That might be great. I have no idea.
So the ability I get, remember, don't I get the ability to do a double upgrade?
So you unlock, this thing down here. So there are a bunch of spots on our board that have lock icons on them, and those locks are removed when you get certifications. So now, the next time, one time before the end of the game, when you do the upgrade design action, you get to increase the value of the part twice, and immediately score the new value of the part. That super upgraded part will go here to indicate that you have done it the one time.
Hooray!
All right. Also, we should talk about these a little bit now. These are factory goals. Whoever gets to 2 upgraded car designs first will claim this seat token. Whoever gets to 4 upgraded designs first will claim this one. This is for having cars in your garage, which is an action you can take in the design department. And this is for having this many designs on your player board. So you're actually ahead of me on 2 of them already.
That's not the design department, though. You said on the design department. That's the innovation and testing, right?
What?
Testing and innovation?
This is testing and innovation?
Yeah, you said design.
Okay.
I'm just clarifying just so it's confusing. I was just trying to be clear because it's confusing.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. All right, so I am taking 3 turns, 3 shifts here in the in the logistics department. So the actions you can take in logistics, you can grab all of the cubes that are in one of these little colored areas, and that costs a shift. Or you can play a Kanban card. That costs a shift, but it also banks a shift. This is effectively a free action, so I'm going to do that first.
Okay.
I'm going to play this Kanban card. You play them sideways, either here or here, and you get to choose the orientation. And then it places parts into the little part garages based on where the things are on the card. So for each part on the card, if it's on the same side of this center line as that colored garage, it places a part in the garage. So I'm going to place this way, I think. So it places a white part in the white garage. And a yellow part in the yellow garage. It does not place a black part because the black part of the card here is not on the same side of the center line as the black garage. It places a magenta part, and it places 2 oranges, and it banks me a shift, which I will just remember. Wow, those spots are real sticky.
Yeah.
And then this goes to the bottom of the Kanban card deck, and I get a new card to replace it. There's probably just a command to put something on the bottom of the deck. I might have to brush up my Tabletop Simulator control here. So then I have 2 more shifts left. I'm going to train once, and then I'm going to take the orange parts. I think that's probably not a huge surprise. So I'll put those in there properly in a second, and then I get I'm ending my turns. Then I get my banked shift. All right, so I have an area here on our player mat where parts can go. You can see there's a limited number of slots. You can only have 5 car parts initially. If you are certified in logistics, it unlocks a 6th part. And at this point, we should probably talk about the recycling station.
Yeah.
So over here at the recycling station, there are 3 car parts randomly determined at the beginning of each game. Anytime during your own turn, you can take a car part from your home board and exchange it for a car part in recycling. You can do this as many times as you want. But you can only place a car part if there's no car part of that color already. So I am not going to do it right now, but I think it probably goes without saying that at some point I'm going to trade one of these orange parts for something else. Probably once I know what I actually want. And so we have finished the working phase of this turn.
Yep.
And back to the department selection phase. So actually Sandra's first this time because she's leftmost. So she moves to here, she takes the highest slot, and neither one of us can place in the other slot. Yes. And then it is you. You get to place.
Yeah, I still need parts, which...
Yeah, so this is a really interesting thing, right? Like, if a player blocks you by playing in a department that's earlier than your department, and then you play in a department that's earlier than that, they'll still be there during your next selection.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something we need to learn to think about. There's the correct department selection is way more complicated than it looks initially.
Okay, I have a question. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, what's up?
I know that if you play in administration, you only get 2 shifts.
Yeah, the administration has fewer shifts available than the other departments.
But you also get to... Isn't it just you play in any other department?
Yeah, so when you spend a shift in administration, you may spend that shift in any other department.
Okay.
Or you may train in administration. Administration has no actions that are unique to it.
What happens when you get certified in...
When you get certified in administration, you unlock your 5th meeting seat. You can have up to 4 seats at a meeting normally. You can have up to 5 if you've unlocked administration.
Okay. Wow. Don't have many options here.
Nope. You can take the crummy logistics spot, you can play design again, or you can play administration.
I'm going to design.
Okay. And then I have to play, and I was kind of hoping you weren't going to do that. Because I really need designs. I mean, I kind of left myself in a position where it just makes sense for you to make this play. So I should have been thinking about that when I played logistics. Thinking about where Sandra was going to end up next turn and what your options then would be. Because I definitely incentivized you to play in a place where I didn't want you to play.
This is a tricky game.
So I guess I'm going to play here because this space and this space are identical, effectively.
Okay.
Well, they're not identical, though. No, but I still want to play here. I'm thinking, like, if I play here, then this is the space that's not available to you next turn, and what are the implications of that? But I think this is... Oh, I guess if I play here, I get to pick before you next turn.
First. Yes.
Do I want to train in administration? Is really my question. I think I do. I think I'm going to play here because I want to train in administration because I can see that one of the meeting goals is administration training. Or administration certification, rather. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we move on to the work phase. Sandra does not get to award... Oh, no, wait. I'm trained in administration. Or in this location. I actually do get evaluated. Unfortunately, I do not have 2 or more cars in my garages, so I get nothing. And then she empties all of the assembly spaces. Mm-hmm. So that's going to happen a lot. When a player takes their turn in logistics, or in the assembly line, they clear out any assembly lines that are full before their action, but that didn't happen for us at all in our last game, because Sandra clears stuff out frequently enough. I could see with 3 or 4 players, those things getting gummed up. And then it is your turn.
It is my turn. So, I think... Man. What do I want?
You don't have a super huge number of options here. You do have some bank shifts, so you could work up to 4 shifts today. You could certainly get a certification. That is an option.
I think I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
Take this design. And I get a book.
Yep. You get a book, but you don't actually have it yet.
Yep. I'll throw it over there. I always forget. Okay. And I think I will train twice.
Okay. So you become certified in another department. You get another certification.
I'm going to...
Sorry, you get to move up the certification track, is the words I meant to say.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a seat and also something.
Since I'm far ahead, I think I'm just going to do seat and 2 points.
Yeah, that position will probably be ahead of me. Alright, so 2 points for you.
Wait a minute, why am I only on 2?
Because you have only scored 2 points so far. Now you have scored 4.
Okay.
And you get to flip up one of your seats. You are required to flip up one of your seats, I should say. That is a mandatory action.
I think I might use a book or two. Let me see. Maybe not yet. I kind of want to threaten you an administration certification. But
you should feel free to do whatever you think is going to be valuable. And
I
I'm
have
going to
no
sit
idea.
here and judge you for playing poorly.
I think I'm going to wait for now, so I'm just going to... I'll take my new book.
Okay, so you trained twice and took one design?
Yes.
Alright, then after your turn is over, these slide out. Alright, then it's my turn, and I am just going to take 2 training actions. That's what I'm going to do with my...
Okay.
Actually, I have a bank shift. Do I want to just certify? Nah, I don't care about it. I'm good. I'm done.
Okay.
Alright, new department selection phase. Sandra moves. Then you move. You can't go to Sandra's department, remember?
Yeah, that's a bummer, because I still need parts.
Yep.
Believe it or not.
This is a game where it seems like it's really easy to just kind of like get yourself out of flow and lose a bunch of turns.
Yeah, I really should have taken some...
It's not like it's not possible to still do stuff. Like, you still take valuable actions, but you've been locked out of an efficient version of this path for a really long time at this point.
So to take...
You could come over here to administration and take a single...
Oh, thank you.
Action, okay.
So to take a car off the track,
yeah.
You need a design of the same color?
Yes.
But you don't need parts?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to spend a design of that color.
I should have gotten a green design.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't think that one through. Okay.
You could also never mind. I was about to say you could work to get a yellow or black car toward the track, but right, that takes parts and you don't.
Yeah, I don't have any parts. I can't do anything.
Well, you can go around and train obsessively.
Yeah, I might have to. I don't know what else to do. Okay, I think...
So we should say, since we're talking about training obsessively, to understand the value of plays that Elise might have available to her, when a player reaches the top of the training track, first of all, they get a seat. And then under the seat, there are these reward plaques. There's 2 at the top of each track. Whoever gets to the top spot first gets to look at them both and then take the one they want. Mm-hmm. Whoever gets to the top second just gets whatever's left over.
All right, I went to the assembly line.
Okay. I'm going to go to design. That's a no-brainer for me. All right, you're first. What's up?
Okay, I mean, I can't build anything, so I'm just going to train.
3 times?
3 times.
Okay. You are blazing up the certification
3.
track.
I don't know what else to do right now.
All right, do it.
Part vouchers.
Pair of part vouchers seems like an okay play. And then you still actually... Oh, that's right. You don't actually have the part vouchers yet. I was going to say you could spend a bank shift, but...
What's on the reward?
That's a great question. Nobody knows.
Man.
We can, I suppose, know what is potentially in there. Let me run to the end of the rulebook here. Actually, on the reference page, it doesn't show what they are, so I guess we don't know. We could have known. We could have looked at them beforehand, but we don't.
Okay.
As ever, ignorance is our guiding star.
I think... No, I'm just going to end my turn.
Okay. Sandra takes her turn, so she evaluates players. Oh my gosh, I'm going to score points. I am the most trained in logistics, and I have 2 or more car parts.
Oh.
So I score a number of points equal to my banked shifts. Take that, at least. Sandra likes me best.
Wait. Could I have used my part vouchers? Do I have to use them on my turn?
Yeah, you can only use your tiles during your own turn.
Can we pretend that I did that?
Well, you didn't have them during your turn.
I didn't. Never mind. Man!
You get them at the end of the turn.
This stinks.
You gotta think ahead a little bit, which is hard to do because we don't have any idea what's going to happen.
I don't have brains.
And then Sandra does her job in the logistics department, which is removing all but 1 part from each warehouse. So the extra yellow and magenta cubes are gone.
The big jerk?
She is not being particularly nice to you.
No.
Or maybe it's more appropriate to say you're not planning around Sandra's actions, Elise.
Why should I have to plan around actions.
Because she's the boss. She's your boss.
She's crappy at
That's
it.
why.
That's what I think.
All right, so I get 3 actions here in this department. I am definitely going to take... first of all, I'm going to take a green design for sure. I guess I don't know... It doesn't really matter which one, does it? I'm going to take this green design. That's 1 shift. And I get a banked shift for that, so I'll just take this little token to remind myself. And then I also would like a book. I haven't gotten any books yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to take... you can see the black and red cars are more valuable to have in your garage. They're worth more points. They're just worth more raw points. But they're also a little bit further from the chutes. It takes an extra action to get them out versus the other 3 colors. So I'm not sure that I want to take this. Also, I do not have an option of taking one of the in-demand car types. I'm going to take this design with another shift. And then, so for that I get a book. And then I might just take the other one of these.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take the other one of these. I'm going to get another book, get a fancy car design.
Okay.
So more book for me, and then that's my... I'm not going to spend my bank shift.
Okay.
I could train. I don't care.
All right. You don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so I actually get my rewards here, so I bank my shift, and I get my 2 books. I'll keep my stuff over here to the left of my... Because, yeah, it is a little unclear when they're on the board. And I'm also, during my turn, right at this moment, going to trade this orange part for a black part. Since I took a design that has a black part on it, I should probably have the black part.
It's a good idea.
Okay, then I'm done. So we are, once again, in a new work placement phase. Department selection. Elise, select a department. You played in an earlier department than Sandra was in. So you still can't go to logistics.
I think I'm going to go to design.
Okay. Yep, I see what you're doing there. If you can't make good actions, neither one of us gets to make good actions.
What? I want an upgraded design.
Yeah, sure.
I do.
I think I'm going to play in the assembly line.
Yeah?
I think so. Yeah. I'm going to move some cars around, probably. I have all these parts, you know? And then Sandra moves to design. So, when Sandra gets back to her desk in administration, it will end the week. The week and the meetings are the methods of measuring like how far we are through the game. The game will end either when we are in the 3rd week and there have been 2 meetings, or when we are in the 2nd week and there have been 3 meetings.
Mm-hmm.
To give you some idea of how much more game there is to go. The answer is a fair amount.
Yep.
All right, Elise, you're up.
Okay.
3 actions in this department.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend my part vouchers, or at least 1. Let's see. Or I could do 2 designs. So maybe 2 design upgrades, rather. Yeah, let's... I'm going to spend both of them.
Okay, what are you getting with them?
A white...
A white and an orange.
And an orange.
All right.
Okay. I keep thinking I'm orange. I don't know why. Well, probably because I like orange.
Look how blue your little hand is.
I know. Yeah, look at the hand and then you can remember which color you are.
All right, so...
I am going to upgrade the black part and the yellow part.
Okay.
Or yellow design.
Yep. So this is 2 shifts.
Yep. So
go ahead and do them.
For this, I'm going to bank a shift.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just... No, I won't remember. I'll put it here.
Okay.
And then this goes over here, right?
Yep, and you score 2 points.
And I score 2 points.
And that increases the value of the orange part.
Mm-hmm. And then the yellow one. Oh, I will... Where's the part? The white part. I can put it on any one of these?
Yep, any one of the spaces. So do you want a shift, 2
I want
points, or a
another
book?
shift.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like you might be making good economy plays here.
I don't know.
Is that going to be your double upgrade?
It could be, and then the...
I'm suggesting that you might, because the white part is already upgraded, so it'll be really valuable.
I guess I can do a double upgrade. But I need another part, don't I?
No.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that for more points.
What would that even mean to need another part? So you place it here.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't snap right. Well, I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. So that moves the white part. Yeah, you get the 2 points like normal.
Yep.
And that moves the white part up twice instead of once.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to score the number of points that the part is worth.
So 4 more points.
That's what all of this iconography is trying to express.
Okay.
And we're just going to take this off the grid. Nope, what I wanted to do is remove the snap point thing. There we go.
Close enough. Okay, and then...
You still have 1 shift left. This has been a big turn. You're doing stuff over here.
I think then... I'm going to train.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to spend 2 of my books.
I just realized something. Hold on.
What?
I didn't move these designs over during my turn. Or at the end of my last turn. This should have been done. Okay. Sorry.
I want to spend 2 of my books as well.
2 of your books?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I want to be up here.
Well, that's 1 book.
Oh, I'm going to spend 1 book.
Okay. So you get the seat.
Yep.
And flip over one of your seats. And then also you get to look at the plaques. Okay, I guess I will flip over one of your seats.
Oh, I thought you already did.
You get to look at these and I don't. So don't put them in a hidden zone or anything. I'm going to put the camera right here so the viewers can see them. I'm just going to stop moving them. I'm going to put the camera right here and I'm going to close my eyes and you just tell me when I can open my eyes again.
Okay.
But I want the viewers to have the information.
Yeah.
So you get to pick one of these. You immediately get that reward.
Okay. Okay, I'm good.
All right.
I want this one.
Okay, so you get a parts voucher and the other one goes back at the top of the track and awaits for me.
And I get to keep this as a little plaque, right?
Yeah, if you want. It doesn't.
I want to.
It doesn't do anything at this point.
It gives me a sense of pride.
Okay.
That's what it does.
You've done it, Elise.
Okay.
Oh, hey. We're forgetting stuff already.
Why do I always get 2? Did I already have 1? No. I spent them. Okay, what?
We're forgetting stuff already. First of all, this seat is mine because I do currently have 3 designs. And also... So I have another seat. And also, you have this.
Isn't this 3 certifications?
Is that 3 certifications?
It's got a scroll on it.
Oh, you're right, the scroll. I was thinking, that's like, a design blueprint. No, you're totally right. That's 3 certifications. So actually, that's yours. So I'm going to turn my seat back over. This is yours. And then this also is yours. You have 2 upgraded designs. At least 2 upgraded designs. Oh. So here's the deal. Your seats are already all flipped up. So you just keep the seat token.
Okay.
And then next time the seats flip down, one of your seats will flip back up immediately, is how that works. Okay. Does it seem like you're winning?
I feel pretty good.
Feels like you might be winning.
1, 2. Okay. I don't know. It'll probably change.
You're way ahead on the score track, and it feels like you're way ahead in terms of resources. This has me worried. I guess the first meeting, things will shake out a little bit. All right, so now I have three actions here. I'm going to place some car parts. Place some orange parts in some cars. I'm going to put an orange part in the red car spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a brilliant plan here. So that builds a red car. It pushes this car to here, pushes this car to here, and pushes this yellow car to here. Then I'm going to put an orange car part in the yellow spot, which builds us a new yellow car. We'll push this red car forward, which will push this yellow car forward, and I'll push this green car out here. So that, first of all, gives me another meeting chair, because green car is in demand.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, gives me 2 points, because I pushed a car out the middle chute here. And then, with my third shift, I'm going to put a yellow car part... or an orange car part, hold on. Yeah. I'm going to put an orange car part here, which will produce a green car, which pushes this car forward, which pushes this car forward, which pushes this car forward. And I get another 2 points.
Okay.
Wait. I can't do that. I just remembered how the game works. I can't have put an orange part in the yellow chute because a white part has to be placed in the yellow chute. So hold on. I'm going to have done all of that stuff, but when it was time to place a part in the yellow thing, I'm going to put this black car part back and get a white part, and then put the white part there. So that's all good and legal. It's just I had to do it slightly differently. I'm realizing that I don't actually need the black car part because I'm probably not going to do an upgrade on the yellow design, but rather just take a yellow car with this. So that's 3 shifts spent. Made myself some points and did some things that probably are good and important. Maybe. Who can say? And then that's it. And then I'm done. And then it's Sandra's turn. And Sandra, first of all, evaluates you, because you are the most trained in this department. If you have at least 2 designs, you don't. She would give you points, but you don't. Elise, you failed her once again.
Well, I actually upgraded them. I actually did some work, so she can just
And then
buzz
she
off.
dumps the whole design department.
You know what, Sandra? Eat my butt. That's what I have to say to you.
If there's more than 2 players, she just dumps these designs. But with 2 players, she dumps all 8 of the designs, and then we
eat my butt.
place
Sandra.
new ones. Stop telling your direct report to eat your butt.
I have a problem with authority.
Hold on, are you the direct? Who's the direct report there? You report to her. Does that make? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the terminology of working in an office.
Oh my goodness! Yes, that means I'm a direct report.
I'm not a grown-up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So Sandra's turn's done, and we are once again at the department selection phase. This is a momentous department selection phase, Elise.
Oh.
The week is about to end. All right, so it's your placement.
I should actually maybe get ready for the meeting.
Well, it's not going to be a meeting. It's going to be the end of a week.
Well, what does that mean then? That means some stuff
the
scores.
The scoreboard here shows that during a meeting, all this stuff occurs. At the end of the week, for each car in your garage, you will score points for each upgrade that has been made to that model.
Crap, I need some cars.
You are not likely to... Well, I mean, you could get cars by playing administration. Because you can't work this department again, but you could work in administration.
I don't even have designs to get a car.
Okay. You could...
I did not think
you could go to administration.
Get a design?
2 point space. Get a design with one action, and then get a car with the other action. I'm not actually sure. Hold on. Administration might require you to spend all of your micromanage actions in the same place. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can only micromanage one department each day. Yeah, so...
I mean, it's only a couple points.
Yeah, it's only a couple points. It's not a big deal.
I think I am going to... She's in design, huh?
Yep.
I want to go to logistics and get some parts.
Okay. I'm going to go to testing and innovation, and then Sandra moves to her desk in administration. So she doesn't block a spot, and also she can never be locked out of administration.
Okay.
All right, so... We have 2 books. Okay. I'm gonna do a thing here. I'm gonna force a meeting to happen. So I get to take 3 shifts here. The first thing I'm going to do before I do anything else this turn, I think, is I'm gonna spend one of these books and train myself in administration.
Okay. You are now certified.
Unlocks this seat. That doesn't matter. I will not have 5 seats, I don't think. Then I'm going to...
You also move up this track, don't forget.
Oh, I do. That's true. Thank you. Boy, what thing do I want? I'm going to take a parts voucher, I think. I think parts vouchers are really good.
Seems like it.
So let's grab my voucher, and it'll be over here for the moment.
At least when Sandra's screwing everything up and getting in the way.
Sandra is a very professional person who does not screw things up, Elise.
She sure does.
How dare you.
I should be the boss.
So I'm going to take this yellow car. I'm going to spend a yellow design. It just goes back in the center. It goes at the bottom of the central stack, I guess, actually, is how this works. So did all of these. So this should be below the... Okay. I don't know what the proper order for pulling things out of the departments was. This might be a little screwed up, but also I don't know that we're going to get to the bottom of that stack. So this is a little awkward to do in Tabletop Simulator, and I'm pretty sure there's a better way I could be doing this. I will figure it out for next time. Because this makes me nervous. Look at how the stack wobbles when there's so many things in it.
Yeah. Ugh.
And you're not supposed to refill from the central stack to these areas until these areas empty, I believe. So that makes me a little nervous. Anyway, I've paid my yellow design, I've taken my yellow car. I put my yellow car in one of my 4 garages here, and I claim the reward depicted on the garage. I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
I have no idea if part vouchers are as good as I think they are, but I'm playing like they're real good. Then, the pace car moves forward. Oh, I think the pace car moves forward for each car that was taken.
Okay.
And then, so I just spent 2 shifts to do that. I'm going to spend another shift and this green car design to take a green car. And I'll put that one here. Get 2 books. I want to catch up to you on resources a little bit here. I'm a little worried about how ahead of me on resources you are. So that moves the pace car up again. And all the other cars follow. And that causes the meeting cube to enter the meeting cube receptacle, indicating that at the end of this day, there will be a meeting.
Yikes.
So that was 3 shifts. And I spent a book to move up here. I do have another book. Does it matter to me? No, I'm just going to hold this book.
No?
I'm done. That was my turn.
Okay.
Took 2 cars, did some stuff.
Okay, so I would like to place a Kanban order.
Okay.
So. Like that.
Alright, so it spends a shift, but it also banks a shift, so go ahead and take the bank shift token. You have a lot of those. Shifts.
I do have a lot of shifts. Ooh.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yep.
Making sure that the space actually says that.
Okay, so we put in 2 orange cubes, right?
Yep.
And a white cube.
So here's the white. You get the oranges, and the blue and black don't fire, and the black does fire. Black is on that side of the thing. Oop. The blue doesn't, and the magenta doesn't.
Okay. So the other actions I can take are...
Take stuff.
Take stuff. Where do I
If you are certified, you can spend a shift to take a parts voucher once each day.
Huh.
So do you have the books to become certified?
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. I think I'm going to become certified.
Okay.
So that would be 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, so you have 2 books. So that'll cost you a shift.
Okay. No, wait.
No?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm letting you convince me of stuff.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, you should know what you're doing. And do
I
the
can
thing
take
here.
parts, so I would like orange and yellow and white parts. So
okay, that's how you're going to spend your 3 shifts. One of them was play the Kanban order, and the other 2 are take 2 parts.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Take
here's
2
the
groups of
thing.
Parts. Yeah.
I also want some other parts. How many spots do I have for parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, you have 5 part spots until you are certified in logistics when you unlock a 6th.
Never mind. I don't want another. I don't want to use any shifts. Okay.
Okay.
Where do I put this?
It goes on the bottom of the Kanban deck. I'll handle it.
Okay.
And then you get a new one immediately. So, deal 2 blue.
Thank you. Before I end my turn though, let me see. So I get a banked shift.
Yeah, you are going to get a bank shift at the end of your turn.
The end of the turn. Do I want to use any of my books or anything while I'm here?
I have no idea.
I think I will.
I get a meeting seat.
Oh.
Didn't notice this. 2 cars in garage is a seat.
I'm going to use my 2 books to train here.
Okay. Earned yourself another seat token and another plaque decision.
Also, I get this, I believe.
Yup. And you gotta move your little guy up here. So you're gonna get another seat. So you are banked for the next meeting already.
I'll get 2 points.
Okay.
2 points.
So 2 points and a seat token. Do you have 4 seat tokens? Is that right? Jesus.
I love chairs. Okay.
I do love chairs. Alright, yeah, take those somewhere.
I'll do the same area.
Alright. And my eyes are totally closed. I'm definitely not cheating.
Yeah, let me see.
I have decided that I'm going to take a drink of water while my eyes are closed.
Don't
This is a
please-
very impressive trick that
don't.
nobody's going to get to
Goodness.
Oh man, he did it. How did he manage it?
I don't really care which one I have.
It's incredible. It's like It's like when somebody drinks water while doing ventriloquism.
I think I'll take the 2 points.
Except much more impressive. Can I open my eyes?
Yes.
Okay. You took 2 points.
What are these?
What? Those are the scoring indicators for the tracks. Remember at the end of the game, each training track is scored?
Yep. Okay.
The person who is furthest along it gets 5 points. The next person gets 3. People who are at the beginning seat get nothing.
Okay. Woohoo. 2 points. And I'm hanging this on my wall.
Yeah. Employee of the month or whatever. We're all very impressed. What is this?
I don't know.
That is a thing that I spent and that I did not put at the bottom of the stack because I was going to do it in a minute.
So I spent my books.
Wait, having a hard time grabbing the bottom. Well, that's... Okay, hold on. Like I said, it's cumbersome to interact with these stacks like this. I can't get it to... Okay, let me just put this down carefully. Nope, that didn't work. Carefully. Look at how carefully I put that. It's terrible. I hate that. Alright, are you done with your extremely long turn?
Yep.
Okay, now it's Sandra's turn. In administration,
wow,
Sandra
so
judges
lovely.
the person who is most certified in the area, most trained in the area, which is me, on their number of certifications, which is not enough to get scoring. I have 1. One is not good enough.
This thing is just wiggling.
Yep, it sure is.
I don't like it.
Don't touch it or think about it too hard.
I'm thinking about it too hard.
You are going to push it over, Elise, with the power of your thoughts.
No.
Okay, so that's the end of the week. Sandra has a job in administration. Advance the week marker, then score end of week. So, we have finished 1 week. We score end of week. So, for each car in your garage, count the upgrades to that model. I have a green car and a yellow car. Green cars are not upgraded. Yellow cars totally are. I get 1 point for each upgrade that someone else made. Elise, end of week scoring is 1 point.
You're welcome.
You get no points because you have no cars. Then, the meeting cube.
Oh no.
Elise, you cannot ignore the meeting cube.
I can. Watch
The meeting indication cube has spoken. There will be a meeting. So, we take turns scoring performance goal cards. The way this works is whoever is rightmost on this track gets to start. That's you by a million miles.
Mm-hmm.
You may take the speak action or the pass action.
Okay.
But there are some restrictions. We each have 3 performance goals in our hand. There's also 4 performance goals sitting on the meeting table. When it is your turn to speak or pass, you may score one of the existing performance goals, or you can play one from your hand as your pet project, which it becomes scoreable for all players, and you may immediately score when you play the card. You cannot pass until after you have played a pet project. You must play exactly 1 pet project. So, Elise, it is your turn first. Will you score one of the table ones, or are you going to play your pet project?
I think I'm going to... I would like to... What do you got over here? I would like to score this one.
Okay, you would like to score for bank shifts. The way this card should be read is... first of all, she takes one of her seats. She places it here. The way this card should be read is, for each bank shift you have, you score 2 points, and you may score up to 3 times in this way. So you definitely have more than 3 bank shifts. You can just get 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
So you're killing me.
Murder.
Each card may be scored a number of times equal to the number of seats that's placed on it. Each person may only score each card once. And when you score a card that has already been scored, you can score it 1 fewer time. So I could play here and score 2 points for each bank shift, up to 2 bank shifts, which is fine because that's all I have. But
why was it 6 points?
Because 2 times 3 is 6.
But I have 5.
Boy, what a question.
I have 5.
Is 5 greater than 3?
Yeah.
Then you can't score. You could score up to 3 times, 2 points per bank shift.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Over here, trying to make it look like I'm being silly. You're being silly. Okay, so I'm noticing that this card is pretty good for Elise. So I'm going to score. It's my turn now. I'm going to speak. Hey, look what a good job I'm doing here.
Wait, how can you score that? You don't have a white cube.
I have an orange cube.
Oh, I thought you had to have both.
Oh, is it? Am I not
I don't know.
interpreting the
That's
card
why
correctly?
I didn't play that one yet, because I thought it was both. I checked your board. I could
okay.
be wrong.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's for just parts of these types. Yeah, 2 points for each part of these types that you have. So I'm going to play here, even though it's only worth 2 points for me. I can score 2 points per white or orange cube up to 3 times. So I only get 2 points, but it reduces the amount of times that Elise will be able to score it. So 2 whole points for me.
So,
Spiteful backstabbing moves at the meeting, Elise.
based on that, I did not... I'll show you when it comes up. I made a mistake based on my misunderstanding. One of my pet projects is another one of those.
Ah.
And I didn't use my parts voucher because I thought I had to have both colors.
Well, I mean, you can just do that later.
Yeah. But I can't play I can't score any of my pet projects.
Ah, okay. You can't score any. Well, that's a shame. So, Elise, it is your turn to speak. What's up?
I think this one.
Okay, you would like to score that one now?
Yep.
So you may only score it twice.
Yep, so...
But you do get to score it twice, so 4 points for you, because you have parts galore. I'm getting wrecked here. This is terrible.
It could change. Who knows?
So this card, of course, is for black cars in your garage, which neither one of us has. This is for being certified in administration, which I'm in no rush to score, because obviously I'm the only one certified in administration. So, at this point, it probably makes sense for me to play a pet project. I'm going to play this project. 2 points for each book you have currently up to 3 times. It turns out I am totally holding 3 books.
I spent my books.
So 6 points for me. You didn't know I was going to be sneaky about books in the meeting.
Oh, I didn't.
Sandra, look at how many teaching books I've stored up. And she's like, that's great. I love you.
I don't care if you've read them.
She's like, Elise, how many books do you have stored up? And you have to go,
I actually read my books and, got certifications and stuff.
She doesn't care about that.
Too bad. Too bad.
Alright, so it's your turn to speak.
Okay. I'm going to play my pet project that I can't score.
Okay.
You also can't score it.
Yep, magenta and black parts. You don't actually have to spend a seat. You can just play the card and that could be your whole speak action.
Yep, that's it.
Alright.
I'm going to talk about this thing I didn't do.
And then I'm going to speak on the subject of being certified in administration. Somehow I managed to drop the thing through the card. Tabletop Simulator. So, 4 points for being certified in administration. And this one is a single scorer. Alright, Elise, it is your turn. Speak or pass.
I'm going to pass.
You are actually allowed to pass now. Okay. I am also going to pass. I could spend a seat on this and still score 4 points. No, I should do that. I'm going to speak one last time. Score 4 points on that.
Oh, see, you're catching up.
Yeah, the meeting was good for me. I have no... all of my seats are face down going into the next meeting, though, and all of yours are face up, and you have additional seat tokens. You're still in a good position, and you're actually still ahead of me as well. Okay, so you have passed, which means it is my turn again, and now I pass because I'm out of seats. So,
okay.
Here's how it goes from here. Let's make sure we do this right. Everybody has passed. Okay, once everyone passes consecutively, the old business portion of the meeting is complete. Good fill there, Elise. On to new business. Return players used seats face down. Just take your seats and put them face down where they go. Then flip as many of your seats around the table face up as possible, so you are forced to immediately spend 2 of your seat tokens and turn 2 of your seats back face up.
Yep.
Then discard all of the face-up performance goal cards. All 6 of these are gone.
Goodbye.
Then we establish the next meeting's performance goals. So each player takes one of the 2 performance goals they're still holding and places it face down on the table. Let me make sure that I understand what this one does. Just looking at the reference here. Okay. I'm gonna... Boy. I don't love either of these, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay, I know which one I want to use.
Okay, so this is upgraded that thing. Which is not great for me. How about, are there any of those? There's not. Nope. Okay. I'm going to do this one. Elise, face down. Trying to give away your roll here. Alright. And then we also get 2 new ones from the deck, because we can't fill the table by ourselves. In a 4-player game, obviously, all of them come from somebody's hand. And then we reveal. These will be the next meeting's performance goals. And these go on the bottom of the stack.
Okay. What is this one?
This is 4 points for each car you have in either of these 2 garages. The garage that gives books and the garage that gives shifts. So I already have my book garage full. Obviously that one's pretty okay for me. This is 4 points for each upgraded design you have that has this as the upgrade part. This is just seats. Just each seat you have face up around the conference table. That's an interesting one. And this is just how many design for 2 points for each design you have on your board up to 3 times. So you have 4 seats face up already. You are extremely prepped for the next meeting. I have no seats face up, so seats are of great importance to me in the coming turns. And that was a week and a meeting. The meeting is complete. And now we move back to another selection phase. And that's kind of the game. Like I said, we keep going until one of these markers is on 3 and one of them is on 2, and that's the last day. We'll finish the day, and that'll be the end of the game.
All right.
You feel like you got it now, Elise? You understand?
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm going to do well, but...
All right. New department selection phase. Me cutting off your continued explanation. Remember, you cannot move to the department that has the Sandra in it.
Well, I don't want to.
You must fear the Sandra. She is mighty. She cannot be stopped, Elise.
Okay.
And her thirst for blood is infinite.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. We're supposed to get new cards. Here. 2 new gold cards for you.
Thanks.
What is that?
What? Oh.
Well, I have to go look at the rules again real quick. What does this symbology mean? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I can't tell the viewers out loud because you will hear me and you will know my strats. This was a good poll, though.
Good.
I got a good one. I just got to make some things happen, that's all. So I think I'm going to go to... Yeah, I'm going to go to... I wish you weren't in logistics. I'm going to go to the assembly line.
Okay.
Now it is your selection.
I'm going to go to design.
All right. And Sandra moves to testing.
Okay.
So over here in testing, Sandra is evaluating you, Elise, because you trained so hard.
I did.
She will reward you for having 2 or more upgraded designs, which you totally do. You score points equal to your number of banked shifts, which is 5. That's a lot.
Wow, I got points.
You're going to beat me by so much. It's all right. We're figuring out how the game works still here a little bit. But yeah, I'm learning some things already. You're doing good work over there.
It's the first time I've been evaluated by Sandra. It was very exciting.
And then Sandra moves the pace car. 1 space. Alright, then it's my turn. I need to... Boy, first of all, I need to get some certifications, man. I need to catch up a little bit. So, I'm gonna advance some cars here. That is for certain. What designs do you have? You have no designs.
Correct. Not yet.
But you are in design. And you're certified, like you can get whatever you want. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess green's not represented in design, so pushing green cars out is safe in the sense that it doesn't give you the ability to take a car. Also, neither one of us will be able to go to testing next turn. Oh no, Sandra will move out of testing immediately. Alright, I'm going to place some parts. I'm going to place an orange part in the black car area because the black car has orange upgraded, so that has to be the first part that is placed there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to move this black car to here, this black car to here, this blue car to here. Then I'm going to parts voucher myself another part. I don't think it actually matters which part it is. So I'm going to make it... Yeah, it actually just extremely does not matter. So it's going to be blue. I'm going to blue part the black car line.
Okay.
So I'm going to push out a blue car here and score myself 1 point. I don't know why I'm moving them individually. You guys know what it looks like. Like I can just do this the efficient way. And then I'm going to part the black car line again with another parts voucher that is going to get, I don't know, a white one. So
okay.
Another black car comes out, all this stuff pushes, that guy actually pushes out onto the test track, and I score another 1 point, and that is 3 shifts, but... No, never mind. I was going to say, like, maybe I want to spend a bank shift for training, but I guess like, I have books and stuff. I guess the thing is I don't need this training right now. But I have 3 books, and if I spent a bank shift now to train, it would allow me to suddenly cap out on this whenever I feel like it, in case that becomes important. Oh, I got a seat. I pushed a blue car out. Nice. Good work, SB.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I might score some points during the next meeting. You know what? I'm going to spend a bank shift and do that. Just give myself the ability to suddenly become capped out on that in case I need to.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn. Elise,
okay.
You're up. 3 shifts in the design department.
Yes.
By the way, we may be getting some of the rules wrong here, so if you see a rules mistake, feel free to point that out.
Please, yes.
So that we can get the rules right next
Definitely.
time. I think these are supposed to be flipped over once there's no seat on them. It doesn't matter, but...
So these points on top, this is points you score for having these in your garage.
At the end of the game, each car in your garage will be worth the number of points depicted here, I believe. Yeah, score each car in your garage, value depicted on the wall between test track and innovation. It's part of final scoring. So right now, I have a sick 6 points of garage right here. Totally awesome.
Design building, okay. So to score my designs, I have to have cars. Basically.
To score tested designs, that is, upgrades with a matching car in the garage. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just extra points.
Extra points.
It's good to have cars.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of actions to get a car. It's
a
complicated process.
It's tricky. Okay, I think... These don't have parts on them.
Yeah, some designs don't have upgradable parts.
Oh.
They are only good for getting cars off of the test track. But that's not necessarily like a problem.
Yeah, I would like this design.
Alright.
And we'll take a book. Not yet. And then... I think I also want this. I want this as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to train.
Alright, so I need to look something up real quick.
I think I actually want to use a banked shift too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think I want to train all the way up.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to go down to 4.
I'm a little worried about my seating situation over here. Right. My eyes are totally closed for real. I'm definitely not looking.
Okay, good.
I have never been looking less than I am right now. This is the maximum amount of not looking that I'm capable of doing. This is also the maximum amount of filling dead air that I'm capable of doing.
I'm taking the part voucher.
Alright, can I look?
Yeah.
Alright. You got a part voucher. That seems alright. That seems pretty good. So there's a limited number of part vouchers, and I wonder if it's harder to like just grab and hold in like 4-player, because the number of vouchers doesn't change.
Okay.
I wonder if we're experiencing a lack of scarcity that we would not be experiencing with more players.
Yep. I end my turn.
All right, so it is a new work selection phase. Sandra moves to here. I move to here.
What do I do?
So, we do... turn order is left to right. So if you played here, you would get to go before me in this department, but you still get fewer actions. I don't know. I have no idea what your plan is.
That is true. I would like...
I assumed that you took this because you were trying to get a black car.
I do want a black car. How many shifts is that?
That would be a 2-shift take. It is the... Oh, no. Yeah, it's the third car behind, so it's a 2-shift to take. I'd prefer if you didn't, but, you know, you do you. You do
Are you
what you
going to
gotta
take
do.
the black car?
If I were playing a serious game, a serious competitive game, I would not have said anything about this space or anything. Yep. But yeah, like if it is possibly the case that I will take the black car, right?
Of course it's possible.
I have a black design, but I also have a parts voucher. And so my goal here could be to upgrade the black car design instead. Because I could parts voucher out that upgrade. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
Since you're not telling me, I'm going to do it.
Okay. What do you mean, since I'm not telling you? That should have nothing to do with whether or not you do this.
Well, I want the black car.
Okay.
If you were not going to take it, I wouldn't mess with you. But I guess I'm not really well, I don't know.
You have no idea?
I have no idea. Okay. So that requires 2 shifts. So that means I have to spend a banked shift to even take that action.
No.
No.
You have 2 shifts. You play it on a space that is 2 shifts.
Oh, yep. I can do arithmetic. All right, I would like the black car.
I've seen no evidence of that. All right, so spend that. It goes on the bottom of... Oh, hold on. This has to happen.
Yep.
So I think it goes like this. We refill these stacks from the center, but I think just one at a time. Let me make sure that's true. And you can go ahead and, go ahead and take the car. And then that makes the pace car move forward by 1 space, and all the other cars move to follow it. It doesn't actually matter that all the other cars move to follow it, but you know. So when we refill design... Place new design tiles from the top and bottom decks. When any of those decks is depleted, fill empty spaces with tiles from the central deck. If both are exhausted, fill top, then bottom. Yeah, okay. Seems like this is how the central deck is just huge.
I'm going to put it here.
This is inconvenient.
But 2 banks.
Oh, they bounce. Why do they have to bounce? Why are they be so bouncy? Okay. You put it there, so that's a bank shift.
Looks like 2.
It is. It is 2 bank shifts, you're correct. You can't handle it being slightly off-center?
No, it's driving me crazy. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, I would have taken that black car. Since I cannot, I think I am just going to parts voucher this for a magenta part and then do an upgrade.
Okay.
So I will place the upgrade here, get myself a book, and take this over to the upgraded designs portion of my board and score 2 points for making a design upgrade. I am working in this factory in a valuable way. And then I'm going to spend 2 shifts training.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the end of my turn, or do I want to... I probably should not go down to 0 bank shifts. Especially since the only other thing I could do here is train, and I have all these books. I could train that at any time. Yeah, okay, I'm done. And then Sandra does her thing. So Sandra evaluates you here. You do not have 2 or more cars in your garage, so you get no points.
So sad.
And then Sandra does her job, which is to empty all of the assembly spaces.
Ruin everything. Eat my butt.
This is helpful. This is just good for everybody.
I just don't like her.
I see that.
I don't like authority.
All right, well, it is your turn to place. We're in a new round here.
I really...
What? You really wanted to go to the assembly line?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't have done this thing.
I know, but I wanted the black card.
Should have taken your turn after Sandra did.
I think then I'm going to go back to design.
All right. I might want to go get parts. I'm out of vouchers now, and I'm just out of parts. Parts are pretty important. You still have a ton. Yeah, man, you still have a ton.
I do.
Well, shoot. Man. Darn it. Is what I have to say. I think I'm going to go to logistics and get myself some parts. And then Sandra moves as well to logistics.
Okay.
So, first, Sandra's up. She evaluates me in the logistics area. Oh no! I do not have parts this time, and I score no points. It would only be 1 point anyway, because I haven't really banked a lot of shifts. So whatever. And then she does her thing of removing all but one part from each of the garages, which is kind of annoying, actually. And then it's my turn. And I'm going to, first of all... I'm wondering about training and taking a parts voucher here. Sandra, I forgot that Sandra was going to pull the parts out of the garages, which is a little awkward for me. I'm gonna do a Kanban order.
Okay.
Let's do this first. So I'm gonna put this down like this. So that spends one shift, but also banks me a shift. And we're gonna fill 2 parts into the blue batch. And magenta. And one of these.
Okay.
And one of these.
One of these and one of them.
And this goes to the bottom, and I get a new one. And it's very important to me that my cards be in this order. Alright, and then I have 2 more shifts to spend. I'm going to take all these blue parts, which is probably not a big surprise to anybody. Just like raw parts, man. It's ridiculously difficult not to get stuff to snap. And then I have another action available, and I think I'm going to take some more parts. I'm going to take the magenta parts.
Okay.
So that's my 3 actions, and then I am not going to spend my bank shift. So I'm done, I get my shift.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, is being ahead exhausting, Elise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. You're not used to it, so...
Harsh. No, it's just kind of warm, you know. And I'm just...
It is, yeah. It's not nearly as bad as it has been.
No, I mean it's not. It's not hot. It's not like. And we have the windows open, which sometimes we don't because of noise. So.
So
yeah.
Take your turn.
Yeah,
lady.
I'm stalling.
I know, but you're doing a bad job. Also, what were you doing during my turn?
Not thinking about what I was gonna do. Okay, so I want this.
All right.
And which one? I want this. I get a book, which I don't need.
You do get a book. Yeah, you've really devalued books for yourself.
And this.
All this frenzied training.
Yeah, that. And I'm going to recycle a white part.
Okay.
For a blue.
Yep, that seems pretty reasonable.
And then also I'm going to spend a parts voucher to get a magenta part.
Okay. That seems a little unnecessary.
Why?
Because why just have a magenta part? Like,
alright, fine.
Recycling early makes sense because
that's a good point. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do that because
with the parts voucher, you may as well just hold it till the last moment.
I have a book right now, don't I? Before I even get one.
You do, yes.
I'm just gonna use this book because I'm too lazy to take another book token.
Okay.
And then at the end, I get the bank shift. Okay.
And the book, so that's your new book.
Yep.
Okay. All right, it's a new worker movement phase. So Sandra moves to here. And then I moves to here, right? Probably. Or actually, maybe I want to go to administration. Just trying to figure out how I make sure that I'm in a position to score points during the next meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Could go to administration. Yeah, there's just a lot of there's a lot of steps. Well, hold on. I guess this happens before either of us makes any decisions here. There's a lot of decisions need to be made, though. I'm gonna go to administration, I think.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Like, I kind of want to take designs. So, like, it's either administration to take 2 designs, or over here to just work some cars out. I'm gonna do this. I'm set. So you are up.
Doesn't she evaluate me?
Well, she will do some evaluations when it's her turn, but that's not now.
Oh.
So you should select where you would like to work today.
Oh, I didn't select yet? Oh boy.
Nope, you should probably pay attention.
I think, believe it or not, I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Then it is your turn.
Okay. What do I do? I have so many options, so I definitely want to keep doing design upgrades, but also it would be nice to get more cars. I do a blue.
Yep, you can take that blue car.
But it's 2 away from the pace car.
Yep, so that would be 2 shifts.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna first... I have a black car.
Yes, you have a black car.
I thought I had another black design for some reason. Also, this is unlocked.
Yes, that's correct. It is true. You have 5 design slots available.
I think I'm going... Okay, I'm gonna upgrade... Does it matter? Blue has a 3-pointer on it. I'm gonna upgrade the blue.
Okay. So place your blue cube.
3 points.
Oh, the magenta cube didn't get upgraded when somebody upgraded with it. Right, the blue cube is also increased in value.
Okay.
I'm gonna get slaughtered here, man. I feel like I'm in a bad spot.
Okay, so I did that, and then...
So did you get your 2 points for the upgrade?
Yep.
Okay.
I did. I'm also going to...
I gotta say, Elise, I'm kind of mystified by your strategy of do things and then figure out what to do.
I know.
I also have to spend time thinking about what I'm going to do, but I do that before I pick what I'm going to do for the turn.
Stop calling me out. All right, I'm going to spend this parts voucher.
All right.
To get a blue cube.
Okay.
Which I'm going to spend on this yellow, using this to upgrade.
Okay, well, you have definitely earned this seat.
And then this is what, 2 points? 2 points?
Yep, so 2 points and also 2 points.
Oh, yep. And then, which one last? So, I have banked shifts that I could use to grab, could use 1 to grab a car. This car. No, this car is only 1. But I don't have a green. No, I spent the blue. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna upgrade this.
Okay.
I'll take another, how far away am I? Pretty far away. But I'm not too far from I'm gonna take the book.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend this book to train so that I don't have to take another book token. Okay. Did I do everything I was supposed to do? I think so. Okay.
Alright. my turn. Obviously, it's pushing cars. So, I am going to, first of all, create a green car. I'm going to push a green car out.
Up?
So I'm going to, yes. Let's see, are these all in the right position now? Because, no, I didn't move this one up either. Yep, white should be up 3 because you doubled it. Orange is 2. Yeah, this is right now. Alright, I'm going to spend a blue cube here to move green cars forward, which pushes a green car out, which, first of all, is 2 points, and secondly, is a seat. Demand for green cars has been satisfied. So, the green car token comes out of here, and a new one comes up. Now there's demand for yellow cars. Okay. But not quite as much demand. So, let's maybe push out a yellow car. Okay, when there are already 4 cars and you push a car out, it removes, I think, the first one from the chain. Let me quick here. Only 4 cars can be on the test track at once. Each time a 5th car enters, remove the car directly behind the pace car. Okay. So, if I want to upgrade the yellow, or if I want to push yellow car, I got to use one of those cubes. Let's push yellow. So I'll spawn a yellow car, push all these forward. That pushes this guy forward. So now the question is, do I want to push the red out or push the red in front of the green track and push the green out? I'm going to do it that way because a red car being on the track is not of any particular value to me, but this way I score 2 points instead of 1.
Okay.
And then I would like to push a yellow car again. So I'm going to recycle one of my magenta parts for, it doesn't actually matter, orange or white works. You have both, yeah, so it actually doesn't matter. So I'll use orange for it. I'll do that, and that'll just push the yellows straight, so a yellow car gets out. So that is going to be 1 more point for me.
Okay.
And it's going to put this back in the supply, and all this stuff moves up. Okay, that's 3 shifts. And then I'm also going to spend a banked shift, I think. Maybe I should just spend a book. I need to get some certifications. A certification is a seat at this point, so I'll spend a book for it. I think it's probably fine. I should bank my shifts still. So I'll spend a book for that. Get that certification, which first of all unlocks this thing, yeah. Unlocks the 5th garage. Just throw that over there somewhere. And secondly, gets me a certification move, and I will take, I think, banked shift.
Okay.
And seat, and that's the end of my turn. So, seat for me. Okay. Now I'm represented at the meeting. I'm feeling a little bit better.
There you go. Good, 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 good.
And then it's Sandra's turn. Sandra's going to evaluate the design department. You no longer have 2 designs on your desk, so you get
you're
no
right.
And then she flushes all the designs. Sandra, you're killing me, making me manipulate the design tokens all the time.
What?
I don't even know what order these flush. I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, stop.
I was trying to help.
Stop.
All right.
I don't even know. I'm going to put these here. This is the bottom of the stack. I'm not going to mess with that anymore. And then new stuff fills. So
why did I screw that up? That would have been good points.
Fill the top first. That would have been good points. I'm really worried about your shift bank. Like every time Sandra judges you pleasantly, you get like a ton of points, and I'm real scared. I'm living in fear over
if I keep doing that, don't worry.
I think you're still going to beat me by quite a bit. This is my read right now. Okay, new selection phase. Elise, you are up first.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
I do not have a good intuitive grasp of this game. It is not flowing naturally for me.
Yeah, this one is tough.
So, reminder: this turn there's going to be an end of week. Cassandra's going to her desk. End of week scoring is occurring.
I'm so unsure. I think I'm gonna do this. Oops.
Okay, well, you can't do that. There you go. That's fine. Then it's my turn, and I'm actually pretty upset. This is really bad for me. So I guess I have to go to administration. Like, the only thing that's valuable for me at this point in the game is designs.
Mm-hmm.
At this moment. So I think I need to go to administration. Yeah, pretty sure I need to go to administration.
Okay.
That sucks, but Sandra is blocking me out of the design department. And then Sandra moves to her desk. And
All right.
this will be the end of the week, second week.
Okay.
So, it is your turn.
All right. Before I do anything else...
Wait, I pushed that yellow car, right?
Yeah.
I should have gotten this seat. I pushed all the green cars, flipped the yellow thing up, and then pushed a yellow car to take a seat and didn't actually take my seat.
Okay.
Silly me.
Before I do anything else, I'm just going to spend this book
Okay.
to train in administration.
All right.
Um,
So move yourself up to the final administration area.
oh, yeah.
Or the final...
Oops.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I picked the wrong thing. That. 5 points.
Yep.
I can do math.
I'm going to lose
43.
by a lot, I feel like.
I don't know.
This is bad.
You caught up a lot on the last meeting.
Yeah, but
So
not
you might
all
be
the
able to do it
way. And I've had to spend this whole time setting up for this meeting, which you did not have to do, so...
Oh, we shall see. I've been working in the automotive industry
Yep, that's true. It does give you an advantage.
for
Some years.
a lot of
Hey,
years.
Elise, do math in your head when it's not your turn.
For 10
Go ahead and
years.
play.
Okay. And I worked at Toyota, and they're the creators of the Kanban
Yep, go
system.
ahead and play.
Hey! Hush. Be nice.
I'm just saying we got a lot of game left, and the video's already 90 minutes long.
All right. Goodness gracious, you're so rude. Okay, I want to push out a black card.
Okay.
So, it goes here.
Yeah, well, you put a new car here and push it, so you're just pushing this out?
Yeah.
Okay, well, just take a new car, because there's a new car, so... So that's going to remove this guy from the pack, and move everybody else forward. That didn't go in... Well, that's not right at all. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so that was one shift. I also have a white part. And part voucher. And what other card do I want?
I gotta upgrade some designs, man.
A yellow car. There's a yellow car there, though. I kind of want a red car, too. But I could push green. Well,
Hey, Elise, think out loud.
Sorry. Okay, I'm also going to push red.
Okay.
So. Red?
Yep.
Goes here. Oh boy. Okay.
So you push cars forward.
This one would go here.
Yep.
This one goes here. This one.
So you can push them either way that the
I want
lines
to go
indicate.
this way. So,
or the
okay,
arrows.
basically this.
Okay, that goes out.
Then
that ends
this.
up there.
Then this.
Yep.
Then this. This.
Okay, so that recycles this green car back into the line. And now we're like this. Oh.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay, then it is my turn here in administration, and I really don't even want these designs, but I need to have some designs. So, I'm going to take a black design, and also a blue that banks a shift is not a bad idea. I'm going to take a blue that banks a shift. I guess it doesn't really matter which one of these it is. No, black and yellow are both the same, like they're effectively the same part. So yeah, I'll take that. That's going to be my 2 actions there. I think I'm also... Am I going to spend any bank shifts or use any books? I don't think so. It feels wrong, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm not going to. Okay, so I'm done. So these slide over. Okay. And then Sandra does her thing. So, first of all, in administration, we are both judged.
Uh-oh.
No, I should spend a book on my turn. Shoot.
You can do that.
Okay, because
I'll be nice. I'll be nice unlike you. Yeah.
You showed me. Yeah, I'm going to spend a book on my turn to do that. I think I'd rather... Yeah, book over shift, right? I still have 2 books left. Right? I think so. I guess the only question then is, do I spend another one?
Okay, now you're getting greedy.
Yeah, okay, no, you're right. Alright, so I should spend a book there so that you don't get scored on administration.
I'm so nice.
Yeah, and then I have 2 certifications, so I do get
me.
scored, and it's 3 points.
Thanks, Elise. You're so nice.
Thanks, Elise. You're so nice.
I get points and you don't.
Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. It was going to give you 7 points, so thank you for letting me take that back. I'm pretty sure you're still going to win. And then she ends the week. So, end of week scoring. For each car in your garage, score the upgrades. So, yellow car has 3 upgrades from you and none from me, so that's 3 points for me. Green car has no upgrades, so I get no points on green car. And then black car has 2 points of upgrades from you and 1 point from me, so you also get 3 points. You managed to take my pitiful net 1 scoring end of week 1 and make it even worse.
Yep.
Alright, that was the end of week 2.
Okay.
So, it is a new time of placement, Elise.
It is.
Where do you want to work today?
Here.
I want to work there, okay. That's fine with me. Right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm debating just taking this spot, like... It feels... I need parts fast. I need so many things. Holy crap. I'm gonna do this, I think, actually. And then, if I... That's interesting. If I work there, Sandra doesn't judge this department.
Oh, wait, I don't have... Hold on.
You don't have what?
I only have 1 design.
That's true.
Can I... Hold on.
Do you want to have made a different choice?
I think I should. Because I need more designs to do. I want to pick up cars, but... Can I go here?
Where were you last turn? You were here, right? Yeah, so...
Sorry about that. I need to think before I act.
Yeah, my big problem is that I need the card distribution to be slightly different, but if I don't, I guess I just need to go before you do.
That should be easy to do.
So I'm trying to figure out if it's more valuable for me to mess with the card distribution or to get parts so that I can do upgrades. They're both important.
There's a lot of things that go into making a car.
I'm getting that. I'm seeing that. Yeah, I'm gonna... That's you. I think I'm gonna go to logistics rather than to the assembly line. Yeah, I just need parts. Alright, and then Sandra goes to here, which is unfortunate because she's gonna score you a ton of points. So, Sandra's up first. First, she evaluates you. You totally have more than 2 upgrades, and so you get 7 points.
Okay.
Sandra, you're killing me. You're breaking my heart over here.
So, 53.
Yep, 53. I cannot afford to be so far behind on training, apparently. Alright, then it's my turn. I got my 3 actions here, so I'm definitely doing a Kanban order, and I think that it is this one.
I think there's something in our air conditioner.
White and blue are both valuable parts.
If it comes out and attacks me, well, you'll know why I screamed.
Okay, fair enough. Good warning. Trying to figure out which parts I need. White, blue, and orange are all meaningful. I'll do this. So let's put it down like this. So we'll add 2 blue parts, and then magenta and a yellow. It's a little unfortunate because that leaves a lot of yellow. I'm gonna not take the yellows too. No, I have to take the yellows. Okay. So that was one action. I bank a shift.
Okay.
Then, second action, second thing, I need to take all these yellows. That's really important, actually. And then third action is maybe train, or right, because I'm already full on parts.
Mm-hmm.
Third action is train. And do I want to just jump up now? I probably do. I'm going to spend a book as well.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and do this. Jump up to the next level of certification, and the 4 points is very attractive. I'm not going to lie. Thing is, I still need to take parts and upgrade cars. It really sucks.
Yeah.
I also kind of need to climb some of these tracks, maybe? So maybe I should take the 2 books. Bank 2 shifts. Take 4 points. Jesus. At least I don't know what to do. I'm going to take the 2 shifts, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where I'm going to end. So I'll take 3 shifts because of this as well. There we go. Now if she scores me, I'll at least get some points.
Yeah.
Ugh. At least...
Yeah.
It's a grim situation I find myself in. It's your turn.
Sorry. Okay. I would like this design.
Alright.
I would also like... I do have a red, but maybe another...
Out loud.
Sorry. So this one is... I'm also trying to go for this. Over here.
Just straight... Okay. Straight telling me information. I'm on it. I got it.
Well, you said out loud.
I got you. I got you. It's over.
So I'm trying to get designs.
You're doomed.
With that.
Yep.
And then one more would be... Do I want green? Well, I already have a green. I just got a green. I want a yellow, but...
Yeah, I hear you. You
So
upgraded
yellow.
too many of the yellow things. There aren't really that many yellow things left in the stack.
I'm a big jerk.
Well, it's an interesting problem. Like, the more you upgrade a car, the less available that car becomes.
I'm taking another red.
Okay. So then these go like this. Someday there may be another yellow. Maybe.
Maybe not.
All right. Well, it is once again time for worker placement.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra moves here. I move here.
I will go here.
Okay. Oh, First of all, I should get rid of this, and then I should probably give myself another Kanban card. So I need to get some cars. I also need to do some upgrades. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spend my black design to take a black car, and I'm going to spend this design to do an upgrade.
Okay.
So taking the black car is a two shift thing, and I'm going to put it in this garage here.
Okay.
I do have the final garage unlocked. The final garage is take one of these things, not take all of them. Otherwise, obviously, I would do that. Yeah, so we'll do this, and then I will pay my yellow part into the blue car design to get a book.
I also have the final one.
Oh, shoot, I can't use the book in time, though. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. I was trying to figure out, like, what's the best way for me to get another seat? And the best way for me to get another seat is to do this with my existing book, so yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that in the book position.
Oh, actually, when I got certified, I unlocked the seat.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. When you did that, it immediately flipped over and, yeah, consumed one of your seat tokens. Seat bag is on the left.
On the left.
Yeah, 5 seats at the meeting. I'm a little worried about that. I'm not 100% sure you can actually meaningfully score 5 seats, though. I haven't paid enough attention, honestly. I've been too focused on my own stuff. So I get 2 points for having upgraded that.
Maybe.
And then this ends up at the bottom of this horrible monster stack of... Boy, I'll figure out a good method of doing this. I thought about just putting them back in the bag, but the bag is a stack rather than a queue. It's probably fixable. I'll fix it. Don't worry. For next time, it will be fixed. So that has made the yellow part slightly more valuable. And then I'm going to spend this book. I could do this in a different order. Unlock this thing and make the yellow part my double upgrade, but I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to be greedy and save this for something that's slightly more valuable.
Okay.
So when I do that, I move up another certification level, and I am going to... I'm going to take seat and 2 points, maybe? I have a lot of shifts banked already. And Sandra's not judging me that often. You are usually the one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I take a car, of course, it moves the cars forward, because that's how that works. So there is going to be a meeting, which is why I'm figuring this out now. Shoot, man. I'm not happy. This is bad.
You're alright.
I'm not, though. This is
You
bad.
probably will be, though.
Okay, so my turn's over. I'm not going to do that well in this meeting, is my concern. I could have spent my book here instead. Is that better? No, I need the seat. This is also a seat, I guess, but I did it this way. It's done. Get my 2 points. And then it's meeting time, right? Because that has moved the cube. No, sorry. There's like a ton of turn left. What am I doing? So Sandra clears all the cubes and evaluates you on your something.
Number of cars?
Cars in garage? Do you have at least 2 cars in garage?
I do not.
Then you do not get points this turn.
Yeah.
So Sandra has cleared the spaces, and now it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to place a Kanban order.
Okay.
Yes. I think like so.
Alright, so that is an orange, and a blue.
Yep.
And 2 whites.
And a magenta.
Magenta.
I'll get the magenta. Don't you worry.
Thanks
your
for your
pretty
help.
little head about it.
Alright, then it is... So you get a bank shift.
And I get a bank shift. Thank you.
Right there.
And then 2 more shifts, huh?
You do have 2 more shifts to spend. Also, potentially a lot more.
Yeah. I definitely would like some parts, so...
Yeah, it seems like there's some good places to get parts.
I'm gonna take the 3 blue parts.
Okay.
How
You
much?
have one normal shift remaining.
Okay. How much space do I have here? I got room for 2 more. 2 more parts. I think I'll take the magenta parts.
Okay. I should have removed this lock. It hasn't mattered, but I totally do have that slot open.
Okay.
Are you done? You doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Get your shift, and then it is the meeting. Now. Well, now and forever it is meeting time. Alright, so you are still the lead, the meeting lead.
Dearly beloved, we've gathered here today.
Please do not address your direct boss as dearly beloved.
Don't tell me how to work. I know how to work.
I'm just saying, there's laws, man.
Okay. Which one is the one you are most likely to get in the way of?
There's a couple of pretty good ones here.
You don't have any blueprints.
No, I don't have any blueprints. Who needs blueprints?
Okay, what is this one again? Did we say what this one was?
Yes, it's
I don't remember.
cars in those garages.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that one. I have one in the... Yeah.
Hey, Elise, it's your turn to speak.
I had to decide what I was going to speak about. I'm going to speak about this.
Okay.
So, I have 1. So 4 points.
Yep. 4 points, and of course I have both of them, so she's denying me 4 points by doing that.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to speak on the number of seats around this beautiful, beautiful conference table. It's so nice. Where did you get it? So yeah, we both are going to be able to score quite a bit here. I'm going to just lock in those 9 points right away. Nothing I can do to stop you from getting the 6 other points, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just going to take those now.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. I am going to feel a little sad at this point in the meeting. So I really am not making a lot of points this meeting. I guess... Let's see, we could... And we're doing this, right? So I don't think there's any reason not to just do it right now. It's not worth anything to you. So yeah, I'm going to speak on my pet project. That is to say, motor upgrades? Maybe. That might be the car's motor. Can't prove that it's not. I have one upgraded design that contains a fancy motor. So that's 4 points for me.
Okay. Alright. I would like to talk about this.
Designs with an upgraded... What's that, Elise?
I don't
What part
know.
of the car is that
I
one?
have no idea.
Oh, you know what? I'm not thinking about this right. I should have played that, right? Because even though it's worth 0 points for me, it's negative 2 points for you for me to play it first.
But I'm not giving you that freebie. I gave you one freebie.
It's not even -2, it's -4.
That's 8 points, right?
Yep. We don't really play... I know, like, on the channel, we almost exclusively play 2-player games. But we play more than 2-player games a lot of the time, so I'm not really thinking about negative points for you being the same value as positive points for me.
Yeah.
And I need to get my head in that space. Yeah,
Put your head in there.
You were gonna slaughter me anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna speak on this. I still get 4 points on that. I am only allowed to score it once, even though I've done such an incredibly good job.
Okay. I will speak about this. Oop.
Okay.
That's design blueprints, right? So.
Yep. Yeah. Designs in your design player board.
4.
Well, you get 2 points per design, scored 3 times.
2.
Which is 6. At this point, you're definitely doing it on purpose.
No, I'm not. I'm just a moron. What do you want? Okay. Your turn.
I pass.
Okay.
I'm losing by so much. This is going really badly.
Right. I have not presented a pet project.
Yeah,
so I will
play
do
a
that
pet project.
because I must.
Okay. Yep,
Go
being
4
certified
points.
in the design department. It's pretty alright.
So
You do have to put a seed on it to score it.
Yep. There. Okay. And then I'm done.
Yeah, no kidding. Did you actually take your points?
Yep.
Okay. So, now we take back our seats, flip over seats that were expended. Well, I guess I have some chairs for next time. See, look, you're, like, rotating your seats around all over the place and stuff, and now your seats look terrible.
What?
I wish Sandra would judge you for this. Finished? Out of here with that. You're the worst. You're gonna get the promotion, but you don't deserve it. That's what's happening right now. Oh, I'm so angry. I just toil in Sandra's name, and she doesn't even notice me.
What is this? Why is this here?
Because that's where that goes. What do you mean, why is this here?
Where are my other ones?
I don't know where your one other one is, but fix it.
I can't fix it.
Well, figure out where it is and fix it. We gotta continue playing the game a little bit here. So we have to set up the next. You are just losing. Those are the company's chairs. It's right here. Jesus, I don't know that anyone has ever deserved a victory as little as you deserve this victory. You're losing company property and. All right, I know what I'm. Hold on.
Alright, I have 3 chairs, so I have to flip 3 over, correct?
Well, no, you have to put a card face down on the table.
Okay, I will do that first.
That's what you do first. And we get one of these and one of these. And then they flip over. Okay. And then, yeah, now your seats. So you must flip 3 seats over You're going to beat me by 100 points. This is bad. This is real bad.
Okay. Oh, should come up and throw them in the bag. Nope.
Wow.
They didn't go in the bag.
You managed to make them into a single stacked unit, which apparently will not go in that bag.
I guess not.
Alright, so now it's my turn.
Don't we get more cards?
Yes, we do. I suspect that this will not matter. I think the game's going to end by the week ending. So there won't be another meeting, I think.
Well, you could use it for your pet project. Wait.
But there won't be another meeting.
Oh, yeah, there won't be another meeting. Ay. I think the heat's getting to it's getting warmer.
Alright, I'm going to move to here. And then Sandra's going to move to here.
No.
We could maybe force a meeting. We would have to take 3 cars off the test track between the two of us.
Yeah, it's a lot. I want some cars. I want cars.
Okay. So, you are first.
Okay. I would like cars.
Okay.
So the red car is 1, 2, 3 shifts?
Yep, the red car is 2 shifts.
2 shifts. Yep. I would like the red car.
There's a helpful chart here. Okay. Take that red car.
We'll expend this.
Alright, I will manage this monstrosity. Nope, that's not the bottom either. There we go. Now this is where the stack lives.
I guess I'll take 2 part vouchers.
Okay. As we're coming up on the end of the game here.
They're worth points, right? So.
Yeah. Books, part vouchers, and seat tokens are each worth 1 point at the end of the game.
Okay, so that was 2 shifts. Then
That was indeed 2 shifts.
Then I also want a yellow car.
Well, you're allowed to take a yellow car.
So, I think I gotta spend a shift.
You gotta spend 2 shifts.
Well, I have to spend one of my banked ones.
Yes, you have to spend a banked one.
I'm spending a banked shift.
Okay.
I'll take the yellow car. I'll place it here.
Alright.
I don't have a yellow design. I'm a moron.
Oh, that's true. You do not have a yellow design. I just trusted you.
Don't do that.
So, get your shift back.
Yep, that's why I needed a yellow design.
Yeah, there hasn't been one in a really long time. I've been trying to get one for quite a while as well.
Yeah. I could take the green car. That's only 1 shift.
You can take the green car.
Right?
Yes, that is a single shift.
I'll take the green car.
All right.
2 books.
Okay.
Take this. You said you would handle them, so...
Ugh, man.
Those are vouchers.
So I just need to, like, invert the stacks, but it's a fixable problem.
Yeah.
We won't have to deal with these tall, awkward stacks forever. It's just a matter of actually taking the time to work out exactly what the right method is. So you took 2 cars, which means the pace car moves forward twice. Then it is Sandra's turn, and Sandra is going to evaluate me on the number of parts I have. It's more than 2, so I get points, and the number of points I get is 6.
Nice job.
I am behind you by 15 now.
You catching up? You're getting there.
That's a pleasant way of putting it. All right, and then she removes all but 1 thing.
You're probably
from
gonna
each
beat me because
garage.
that's just how these things go. If I get excited about winning, I'm not gonna win. That's just the way it goes.
I'm really far behind, though.
It doesn't matter.
All right, so I need to...
Confidence is doom.
Black, green, yellow are the cars that I have. If we're going to do one more endgame scoring, I need to do black, green, yellow upgrades, and I do have yellow cubes. So, oh, but I can't take this because I'm not certified in this department. I have a magenta cube. I'll take this. So that's 1 shift and also a banked shift. And then I have a book. I could spend my book and my other 2 shifts to certify and then spend a banked shift to grab this.
You could.
So I do have that green car. I am gonna... I could do this. I don't have a parts voucher. and there's not an orange part in the recycler. And all of this other stuff is the wrong color. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So book and my other shift, and then one of my bank shifts. So yeah, that's 3 total shifts plus a book, and then the bank shift is the 4th shift. Yep. Not amazing. Also, I get to move myself up to here and get 3 points.
All right. See, you're catching up.
I am in a bad place. I'm in the bad place, Elise. I finally made it here.
Come to the good place.
Alright, so we're going to move these over. I get my bank shift. And the time has come, once again, for the moving of the players. Elise, that's you. You're one of the players.
I am one of the players.
Yeah?
I don't know, man. Well, I can't stay here.
Hold on a second.
What?
You cheated.
I cheat? What?
You're at the 5th certification spot, but you don't have all 5 certifications.
Don't I?
No, you're here.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Hold on a second.
No.
Did you... No, because I definitely, legitimately have all 5 certifications. Yeah, you super cheated somewhere.
Oh. How? Why?
I don't know, man. I was paying too much attention to what I was doing to notice, apparently.
Well...
What did you, hop a whole... How did we even do that?
I have no idea.
How did the 2 of us both do that?
Well, I guess my victory means nothing now. That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That's a real weird...
I finally had a shot at winning, and now I can't... Even if I do win, I can't be happy about it.
I guess we should have known. For you to be ahead, something had to be up. Sick burns. I'm trying. You're not responding like it's a joke, but it's a joke. I want it to be clear to everybody that it's a joke.
All right.
I don't know what happened.
I'm going to use my 2 books.
Okay.
Just go up there.
That is not 2 books. That's 2 books.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can give away one of my part vouchers. I'm trying to even it out.
How would you even it out? What does that mean? You don't know what happened. How could you even it out?
I don't know how. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, now I feel awful.
I mean, the scores would be hugely different because you would not have been first in that last meeting. So, I mean, that's a lot of different scoring. It's not reconstructible.
All right.
You're gonna go there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I go here. I'm pretty sure all I want to do is upgrade cars at this point. I think. Yeah, I think that's right. So I go here. Sandra then goes here. The game's almost over. I mean, even if the score of this one is not actually, legitimate for whatever reason, and again, I have no idea what we did, how we did that. It's still valuable as, showing the game off, and also for teaching us what we have to pay more attention to in the future.
I want to win for once.
You're cheating.
I want to win for once. That's what's important to me.
Okay.
And now
you can
I'm
win
really
next
sad.
game. You can win next game.
No.
It seems like you might be better at this game than I am.
Oh.
Alright, so everybody's moved. I'm up. I'm going to do 2 design upgrades here, so we're going to pay this cube into here. I think I need book real badly. I'm pretty sure I need book badly. And then that's going to move you up to here. And what else happens? I flip this over and get 2 points. Yeah, so the thing is, both of our scores are illegitimate. I have no idea what we would actually be at. It's totally possible that if we fix this, you would still be the winner.
Yeah, but I'll never know.
That's true. We will
and I'll never
know.
Be happy again.
That seems like too much.
Never ever.
Alright, and I'm going to do this upgrade. And this is going to be my double. My double for the game. So the yellow thing will go up twice, and then I will get 4 points.
See? See?
And then I have a train one.
Okay.
And that's my actions. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna spend a bank shift and train one more time. This is my fourth thing. I want this. What is this? It was 2 points. Hooray! Again, we don't know what our scores are. Let's just finish the game out so that we can, you know, have played a whole game. All right, okay. It's your turn.
I know. I'm sad. Woe is me. I can't even think. I'm just sad.
What?
I'm gonna cry.
Well, go ahead and finish your... Let's finish the game and then we can be sad.
I'm taking this.
All right.
Oh, that's a book.
That is a book.
And...
I'm sure we both played sloppily. That was probably not the only thing we did wrong.
I'm going to take this.
Okay.
And also this one.
Okay.
That's also a banked shift. And I would like to... I thought I was going to recycle, and now I'm not sure why. Oh, because I think I'll get the white.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Whatever. Okay. Banked shift. And book. Then I'm done.
Alright, and then Sandra evaluates this department. You definitely have the designs this time, and you get 9 points. Yeah, I undervalued training in general. Like, you've gotten so many more points from Sandra this game than I have. I need to pay more attention to that. Alright, so the stack fills the top row first. Hey, look, yellow design. They do exist.
Oh, I need it.
Okay, and then Sandra flushes the whole department. So, sorry, she doesn't flush this. She flushes the 8 slots.
Sandra.
I'm just gonna put these over here.
These slide down?
Yep. These slide down, and then we fill the top row first.
I'm afraid to touch anything because you're gonna tell me no. Oh, there's all the yellows.
And then these fill, I think. Yep. This is why ordering them correctly in the stacks matters, I guess, because you could be tracking these, right?
Yeah.
It's not really that large of a stack. You could be paying attention. Listen, it's all stuff we'll learn how to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Sandra's turn, and now it is the final turn because there's going to be a meeting here, or there's going to be an end of week scoring here.
Mm-hmm.
So, first me. Boy, what do I do? You can't take a car to force a meeting. And I can't take a car to force a meeting. There definitely won't be a meeting. So, given that, I'm not interested in meeting scoring. What is still worth points? I guess there are some track points on the table, I suppose. Also, plaques. So I should probably do like this, I think.
Okay.
I have a book. I guess I could cap this via the book. So maybe it's better for me to do a different department like here.
Okay.
Cap that. I know I do have parts so I can... Yeah, this is right. I'm doing this.
Okay.
Okay, you have some stuff you'd like to upgrade, and Sandra goes to administration. Elise, you are up first.
Alright, I'm going to spend my book because I feel like I have to.
Okay.
To at least make it legitimate that I, at some point, got certified.
Fair enough.
Okay. Then, actually now that I'm certified, I'm going to use part voucher. This is not where it goes.
Nope.
I would like an orange part.
Okay.
Okay. And then we got some upgrading we want to do. So I would like to upgrade the green. Orange part. 3 points.
Alright.
1, 2, 3.
And also 2 points for the design itself.
Yep. I forgot. 2 more points. Then we have...
This is... Yeah, my board should look more like this. I'm doing bad work over here.
I'm going to do the black.
Alright.
And that's a white cube. And... yeah.
Yep, and 2 points.
And 2 points.
So that was 2 shifts.
And for my last shift, what do we got? Red's got 1 point. Blue's got 2 points. But I do have a red car.
Yeah, so red upgrades are extra valuable to you because we are going to do one more end of week scoring here. And then test the designs are scored again.
Yeah, so I'm going to do red. Does it matter which one? I don't think it matters.
No, I don't think it does.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
For magenta, I'll get another point.
Alright.
+2, I think.
Yes.
1, 2. And I feel like I missed something I was supposed to do. No?
Well, I mean, you should probably spend a bank shift, right? There's no value in having bank shifts
That
at this
is
point.
true. I might as well...
Yeah, take the other upgrade, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, go down to 8. I guess a book? A book's worth...
Yeah, at the very least, a book is a point.
Flip.
That's another 2 points for you. Yeah, you're going to beat me by a lot.
Doesn't count. I'm so sad. I'm just going to count it. I don't even care anymore. I'm sick of being sad.
I don't even care about legitimate victories anymore.
I don't want to be sad.
Who cares about things being fair and right and reasonable? Nobody is who.
Do we get points just for designs at the end?
I don't think so. No, designs sitting on your thing are not worth anything. Only tested designs, which is upgraded designs that you have a car for.
Okay.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm just pushing cars out. I just need to turn these cubes into points. So first things first, I'm going to train twice. 1, 2.
It'd still be 2 more points, though.
I need a bank. So I'm gonna just take the bank, and I'm spending the bank as well because I need to put 2 parts into this stuff. So I have a yellow part and a blue part. What's the best way to make points out of these? The best thing to do would be to push the green line twice, but I can't with these parts. I should push it once, though. Yellow, push a green car out like that, and that's 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then, actually, it doesn't matter. I can, literally any car is 2 points. Any place I can put down this blue cube is worth 2 points, right? So I put it in the blue line, the blue car pushes this, pushes that. Yellow car comes out, I get 2 points. I also get this seat. I don't think that that's actually worth anything in the end game. Having a seat token is a point, but I think just having face-up seats isn't. So I put that here. So actually, the correct representation of the track is this. I don't think that matters. So I take my 2 points for that second one? I don't think so. I'm taking them.
All right.
You're taking extra stuff, I'm taking extra stuff. This is my plaque, I get to keep this. And then, this is the last turn, so I should definitely spend this book. I should spend this book if it gets me more than 1 point.
Yes.
And it gets me more than 1 point in actually a couple of places. So moving up to here potentially gets me points. Potentially gets me 2 points. Moving up to here... I think... Oh, the way this is set up right now, you're on top of me, so you get 5 and I get 3. If I do this, now I get 5 and you get 3. That's a big swing. Okay. And that is the final action of the game, right? Then it's Sandra's turn. Sandra judges us. Oh! I get points. I get 5 points. Because I totally have more than 2 certifications. And then, the final weekend scoring, and that is the end of the game.
All
So, just car upgrades. For each car in your garage, score the upgrades to that model. So I have a black car here, which is worth 2, 3, 4 points. And then I have a green car here, which is worth 4, 5 points. And a yellow car here, which is worth 3 points. And then your cars are worth... You have a black car here, which is worth 4, 5.
Alright. I'll start a spreadsheet after we do this.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now. You have a green car here that's worth 2, 3, 4.
You jumped right into it.
And a red car that is worth 4 points. Okay, and that triggers endgame scoring now is happening. So, first, score the final goals tile. Here's the deal. This tile, each of these goals can be scored by each player. You do have to spend a seat to score the goal, though, so it is nice to have 3 points, 3 seats at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, I cannot score this. I do not have 2 red cars in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot score this. I do not have 5 upgraded designs. I have 4. I was so close. I do get to score this, though. I'm totally certified in administration.
Good job.
So 6 points for SB on endgame goals. How many of them did you get? Do you have 2 red? You don't have 2 red cars, but you do get the other 2.
Yep.
So that's, and you do have the seats for them, so that's 14 points for you. That's pretty alright. Then, score the hours bank. Oh, each banked hour is totally a point. So 5 for me, 8 for you. 13, 37. And then score tiles on your board. A point for each book, parts voucher, and seat. So you get 3 and I get 0 on that.
Okay.
And then score each car in your garage. So you have a black 6, a red 5, and a green 2 for 13 points of car, up to 53. I have a black 6, a yellow 4, and a green 2 for 12 points. Yeah, I'm pretty sure even if things were correct here, I think you probably still win. Look at the size of this gap.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
I am comfortable counting this as a victory for you.
Okay.
Score tested designs. So the design value depicted at the bottom of innovation. Oh, each tested design. So like this design is tested. It is an upgrade for which I have a matching car. It is a magenta part, so it scores 3 points.
Ah.
So I have 3 points from this design. I don't have a blue car. I have 4 points from this design and another 3 points here, so that's 10 more points. 35. You are going to get a ton of points here. So only your green, black, and red designs count. For your black designs, you have 4 points and 3 points. So you're at 7 now. For your red designs, you have 3 points and 3 points. That takes you to 13. And then your green design is worth another 3, so that's 16. So you go from 53 to 169. And finally, each training track is scored. Total of red seats on factor. Okay. Yeah. So here, I get 5, you get 3. Here, I get 5, you get 3. So that's 10 for me and 6 for you. Yeah. So see, this is something I think is interesting. The first person to the end of the track gets the best choice of the plaques, but they are putting themselves in a position where everybody else can overtake them, which I think is an interesting trade-off.
Yeah.
Here, I get 5, you get 3. Here, I get 5, you get 3. So that's another 10 for me and another 6 for you. And then here, you get 5, I get 3. So 58 and 86, and I believe those are the final scores as they appear this game. So yeah, you beat me by a lot. You beat me by like 30
Alright, we'll say
points.
I win because I never get to win.
I think even if we figured out what it was and untangled it, probably you still win with that.
Can I have a
score gap.
Bidoof as a reward?
You can have a Bidoof as a reward. So that is this game. That is Kanban Automotive Revolution. I think this is going to be a great 10 plays later game because we have now played it twice and I still have no sense of strategy.
it's an interesting one.
It's an infinite Bidoof.
Yep.
That's all of the Bidoofs, Elise. Every time you pull a Bidoof out of there, a Bidoof somewhere else in the world is pulled screaming from its family.
No, don't say
I mean, now that they're here, they seem fine.
Oh,
It's a traumatic journey, but the destination.
But then
they seem
their
to be happy
family's
with.
sad.
They're Bidoofs. I bet they have like 0 object permanence. They probably a moment after it's happened, they don't know that it's happened.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a complicated game. It has a lot of weird little moving systems. It feels a lot like the other Lacerdos that we've played in that way.
Yeah.
I like all of his games so far, but we haven't really dug into any of them because we were waiting until we could do one on 10 plays later.
Mm-hmm.
There's enough similarity between them that I think like untangling this a little bit will make it easier to be good at the Gallerist. So yeah,
and look,
that's the thing.
No farm animals.
No farm animals.
No grains.
It's not really a worker placement game.
Yeah.
We do sometimes play games that are slightly different.
There's no pigs here.
What do you think, Elise? How do you think you're going to do over the course of the series? Do you see yourself improving dramatically?
I don't know. I still feel like this game is a mystery to me for the most part.
Yeah, I can see a turn or two ahead. I can be like, okay, I definitely want to make sure that I'm getting the parts that I need to push the cars out of the assembly line so that I can maybe get those cars later. But like as far as game level strategy goes, total blank.
Although I do feel like I could clean my play up a whole lot, so probably I will improve somewhat.
Yeah.
But who knows, knowing me, I might just score sub 100 from here on out. I don't know.
After a 186, sub 100 feels like maybe not a thing that's actually going to happen.
You never know. Things happen.
So yeah, that is Kanban Automotive Revolution. Come back next week, Sunday or Monday, probably. For episode 2, and we'll see you then.
Bye.